Hello and good day everyone. After making my first God of War theory, I discovered that I enjoy making these types of videos so much, and I would like to make even more in the near future, but we will worry about that later. Today we have important things to discuss, and those things include the All-Father himself, Odin, the king of the Norse pantheon of gods, and his role come Ragnarok, after the confrontation or news that we got couple months ago, addressing the fact that God of War Ragnarok will be the last game in the Norse saga.
So with the game officially being called God of War Ragnarok, I guess it doesn't take a genius to think that perhaps Ragnarok factors into this game in some manner. Can you confirm that, Eric?
Yeah, I mean, you can't call the game God of War Ragnarok and not have Ragnarok happen in the game. So, it's going to happen. We're going to cap off the Norse series with it. And I think Chris Judge said it best in the announced trailer last year. Prepare yourselves.
I have seen a lot of people expecting Odin to be one of, or the main antagonists, in the finale of the story. While I do not completely disagree with that, I don't expect it to happen the way that everyone else does. I simply don't think that Odin will be a traditional boss fight, where you will start fighting him and chipping away from his health bar. Odin has been built to be the manipulative and psychological warrior. Instead of using swords and shields, he uses lies and tricks to achieve his goal, or to change his inevitable fate.
Mimir, there was a shrine about a giant lady with lots of books and visions.
Ah, that would be Groa, the Knowledge Keeper. She was a gifted sorceress who gathered every tome of arcane wisdom she could find in the realms, all in the hopes of augmenting her powers of prophecy that she might find her lost husband, Arvandil. But it was not her husband she would glimpse in her visions, for it was Groa, seeing longer and farther than any before or since, who witnessed Ragnarok. The end and the beginning. Odin caught word of her ultimate prophecy. He maneuvered to obtain her knowledge and hoard it for himself. Groa knew Odin is a long-time patron of her services, and so she welcomed him into her library as a friend. What she did not know is that Odin himself was behind her husband's disappearance, having used his enchantments to conceal his death at Thor's hands from her sight. Smiling, jealous Odin took her by the throat, and with his very hands he stole her library and her life for his own.
I always knew Odin was bad. But that's just...
Ruthless, barbaric, heartless? That's Odin. In fact, we would do well to sit here in silence for the next few moments and reflect on Odin's capacity for cruelty.
So how is this encounter going to play? How will Kratos face Odin? He's going to do it like this.
Nothing but darkness lies ahead, Kratos.
Mother, what's happening outside? The people, the fires!
Shh! Stay close, Calliope.
Mother, I'm scared. Are they coming to get us?
Your father will protect us.
Burn this village! Burn it to the ground!
Daddy? Kratos! No! No, Father, no!
My wife. My child. How? They were left in Sparta. Ares!
But unlike Zeus, there won't be a physical fight between the two. Before Odin tried to get in Kratos' head, just like I mentioned before, Odin wasn't built to be the strongest, but to be the most dangerous.
We also heard the name Odin in tonight's trailer, so I imagine if we're going to experience Ragnarok, Odin's going to have to play a pretty big role here, right?
Definitely. I mean, Odin is the All-Father of all the realms, so he's going to show up when Ragnarok happens. I can't wait for people to experience that and see how he factors in. And it's a very different take, again, much like Thor. he's like a old man who's just kind of busy with his own things and doing whatever he wants, and he doesn't live in a castle or anything like that. So it's again a different take, kind of what we do. We just take what's known and curveball it a little bit and make it special.
Look, this is a situation where I will be happy to be wrong, and I will welcome a traditional Odin boss fight with an open arms, but that is unlikely, and furthermore, the two confirmed antagonists are Freya and Thor. And if you need further proof, then listen to what Cory Barlog will say about Odin.
Right? She's still dealing with the fact that Odin is a giant douche, right? And the things that he did to her, right? Because he's the psychological warrior, right? Odin is kind of this character that he's not about punching you in the face, right? He's about, the psychological manipulation.
And that marks the end of this video. If you guys liked it, please leave me a thumbs up. And if you have a different prediction when it comes to this topic, leave a comment down below and let's have a conversation about it. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and I will be more than happy to make more in the future. Thank you all for watching and see you soon.